Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Kim. Welcome to your dynamic warm-up sequence. Perfect to do in the morning to energize and warm up the entire body and get into a yoga mindset. So, we're going to start on all fours, tabletop position. So come and join me on the mat. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're going to move through some cat-cow spinal flexion first. So as you inhale, you're going to drop the belly down to the mat, creating an arch in the spine, lifting the head and lifting the hips. As you exhale, you're going to arch the spine, tuck the chin into the chest and tuck the hips, rounding the spine up to the sky. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, lift the hips, push through the hands, really exaggerate the movement. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, tuck the pelvis. Pushing that upper body up to the sky. Inhale, drop the belly, push the stomach down to the ground. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, tuck the hips. Move through at your own pace, stretching the neck, the shoulders and the spine, massaging the abdominal organs, the reproductive organs, relieving the body of stress, and helps to balance the emotions. So take your last one here, come back to a neutral spine when you're ready. And we will move into balancing table. So make sure the fingers are spread nice and wide. We're going to straighten out the right leg and lift the heel so the leg is nice and straight and in line with the body, pushing the heel back. Balance the weight through the front hands and lift the left arm, opposite arm to leg. So hold it here if this is enough. If not, we're going to exhale, bend the knee, bend the elbow, and bring them together under the body. Inhale, straighten the arm and leg. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the elbow, contract. Amazing. One more. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract round the spine, and come back to tabletop. Come to sit on the heels, give the wrists a shake, have a little dance, get the blood flowing. Beautiful. Come back to tabletop and we will repeat on the opposite side. So left leg straightens out, lift up the heel, pushing back through the heel, balance the weight through the hands and slowly lift the right arm. Stay here or inhale and exhale to contract, knee and elbow come together. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, strengthen the core. Amazing. And come back again, sit on the heels, shake out the wrists. Do whatever feels good here. So come back to tabletop position and we will move through tiger flow. So this time as we lift the right leg, we're going to lift from the knee. So the leg's at a 90-degree angle. Hold here if this is enough, or inhale, lift the head, lift the knee high. Exhale again to bring the knee into the chest, round the spine, nose comes towards the knee. Inhale, expand, head and foot lift high. Exhale, round the spine, nose comes to the knee. Inhale, head and foot lift up high. Exhale, round it in. Amazing. We'll swap straight to the next side. So left leg and knee lift. Inhale, lift the head, lift the foot. Exhale, round the spine, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, expand, lift the head, lift the foot. Exhale, round and contract. One more. Inhale, expand, stretching the back. Exhale, nose to knee. Beautiful work. Sit back on the heels, take a rest, take a breath, shake out those wrists. Do some circles, whatever feels good. So from here, we're just going to inhale, lift the arms up, clasp the hands together and keep the forefingers and the thumbs together. Steeple grip. We're just going to stretch the side body, so keep the hips where they are and lean the upper body over to the left. Take a big breath in here and exhale, come over to the opposite side. Inhale, exhale to come back to the middle, release the hands down to the mat, drop the chin to the chest, close the eyes, take a big deep breath in and exhale, lift the head, open the eyes if they were closed, and we will move into our next flow. So this one is down dog to plank. So walk the hands forward from your tabletop, spread the fingers wide, curl the toes under and push the hips up high to your downward dog. Don't worry if the heels don't come to the mat, we'll just have a stretch through, pedal the feet, bend one knee, straighten the opposite leg, swap through, pedal through. So from our downward dog, we're going to inhale to lift the heels, come up onto the tiptoes, shift the upper body forward and come to the top of a plank or top of a press up. Inhale, lift the hips back up, heels come down, downward facing dog. Ready? Inhale, up on the tiptoes, shift the upper body forward, top of a press up, top of a plank, and shift the hips back. Heels come down, downward facing dog. Head pushes back. Up onto the tiptoes, shift the body forward, top of a push-up. Beautiful, nice strong shoulders, nice strong core. Push the hips back to the downward dog. Again, up on the tiptoes, shift the body forward. Arms nice and straight, nice and strong. Push the hips back up, downward dog. Beautiful, you're doing amazing. One more, last one. Shift the body forward, hold it there, take a breath. And push the hips back up, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale to drop the knees. Send the hips back onto the heels and take a breath. Close down the eyes. You can shake the wrists out if you need to. Whatever feels good. Breathe in deep. Just let the heart rate slow down. Let that settle into the body. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do a stretch through the wrists before we move on to the next one. So right hand, flip the hand around so the fingers are facing back towards the legs or out to the sides, depending on the flexibility. And you're just going to rock the hips back and forth, stretching through the wrist and the hamstring. And the forearm. Sorry, Pepper's distracting me here. Lovely. Swap to the left hand, turn the fingers back and rock the hips back and forth. Stretching through the forearm and the wrist. Lovely. Release the hand back to the mat. You can flip the palms face up, whichever way is comfortable, whichever other stretch you need to take here. Lovely. So from here, we're going to sit into child's pose. So knees open slightly, Fold the upper body onto the thighs, forehead comes to the mat, hands come out. We're going to move through striking cobra. So from here, we're going to push up to tabletop, move into knee, chest, chin. So drop the chest to the floor and then the chin, look forward. Take a breath. Slide the body through flat and then push up, bend through the lower back, up to cobra. Beautiful. Lift the hips up, all fours, send it back to child's pose. Amazing. Are we ready? Inhale, come up to tabletop. Knee, drop the chest, drop the chin, look forward. Slide the hands forward slightly. Slide through onto the belly and push up to cobra, bending through the low back. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the hips, come back to child's pose. Take a breath. Inhale, lift the hips, come up to tabletop. Drop the chest, drop the chin, look forward. Amazing. Slide the hands forward, slide the body through, push up to cobra. Improving this flexibility in the spine. And push the hips up and back to child's pose. Strengthening the core. Inhale, come up to tabletop. Drop the chest, drop the chin, look forward. Slide the hands forward, slide through, push up to cobra. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips back, sit back into child's pose. Beautiful. Inhale, tabletop, knee, chest, chin, look forward. Walk the hands forward, slide the body through, push up to cobra. Beautiful. Well done, everybody. Push the hips back, come back to the child's pose. And rest. Close the eyes, rest the forehead down, relax the shoulders, let them open, not holding anywhere now. Just resting and relaxing. Stretching through the hips, the spine and the knees, and bringing some fresh blood to the brain. Helping to calm the mind and relieve the body of stress. Big deep breath into the stomach, feel it expand. And as you exhale, slowly walk the hands back in, start to lift the head and come up to tabletop. From here, we're just going to transition into downward dog to come to our forward fold. So curl the toes under, lift the hips up high and walk the feet up to the palms. Knees bent slightly, hips pulling back, and slowly roll all the way up to standing to your mountain pose, Tadasana. So from here, we will inhale to lift both arms up overhead. Either interlace the fingers or place one hand flat on top of the other. Palm tree pose. So from here, we're going to keep the hips nice and still and sway the upper body over to the left, back up to the middle, over to the right. Keep swaying. This is the swaying palm tree, actually, so you can close your eyes, imagine you're on a beach, you're in the Maldives, you're in Mexico, wherever you prefer to be. Stretching through the side body. Last one. And as you come back to center, release the hands down to the sides. And we will come to a forward fold. Knees bent slightly, pull the hips back. Rest the weight of the head all the way over. Head looking between the legs. And from here, go ahead and bend the knees generously, bringing your upper body onto your thighs. ragdoll pose. So you can either keep the hands on the mat or clasp opposite elbow. Gravity will help you stretch. Pull the body down. Stretch through that low back. Big deep breath in. And exhale. We relax. So slowly start to straighten the legs. If you aren't already, turn sideways on the mat so you can come to a wide-legged position. So we're going to open the heels out together, and then the toes, and then the heels and the toes. Keep walking them out until you come to a wide-legged position, but that is comfortable. Toes point in slightly, pushing through the outer edges of your feet. And then go ahead and let the upper body fold all the way over. Still a micro bend in the knees, don't ever lock them back. You can widen the legs to bring your upper body further down if that's more comfortable. Palms or fingertips are on the mat. If you can't quite reach, you can bring a block or a pillow down. If the hands reach the mat, walk them back in line with the feet or drop the forearms down. The whole time resting the weight of the head over, chin into chest. Strengthening the legs and the spine and stretching the groin. If you can grab onto the big toes with your peace fingers, go ahead and grab them and bring the forehead or the crown of the head down to the mat. Improving digestion, calming the mind. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly bring the hands to the mat, and again we will heel toe, our feet back together. Slowly slide the hands up the legs, roll back up to standing. Head is the last thing to lift. Turn on the mat and come down to a seat, and we will lie down on the back. Now we can truly rest after all that warm-up. Well done. So nice and flat on the back. You can stay in Shavasana for this last couple of minutes or take the bound angel variation with me. So bring the soles of your feet together, cobbler, butterfly pose. Let the knees open wide. And again, another stretch where gravity will do the work for you. Just let the knees fall open. Release any tension you're holding in the groin or the glutes. Close down the eyes. Bring the hands to the stomach, whichever variation you are in. And start to slow down the breathing after all the blood's been pumping around the body. Now it's time to cool down and relax. So as you inhale, I want you to count to 4, nice and slow. And as you exhale, count to 4, nice and slow. So I'll count the first one for you. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep following that breathing pattern. Pepper's saying well done to you all. Breathe in deep, feel the stomach expand underneath your hands as you inhale. Send the breath down to the hips. Exhale, feel the stomach deflate like a balloon. Feel the body relax. Well done, you're almost finished here. If you are in cobbler's pose with the feet together. You can go ahead and use your hands, bring them to the outer edge of your thighs to help close the knees together. And you can slowly straighten the legs. Open the legs as wide as the mat, let the toes fall outwards. Arms come to your sides, palms face up. Last few breaths here. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Now start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, reach the arms up overhead, take a full body stretch, point the toes, stretch the stomach, bring the hands together in prayer, thumbs come to the third eye. Well done everybody for making it to the end of this practice. Try this every morning to wake up the body, energize the mind. Amazing. Thank you, and we finish with Namaste.